It's the first I've heard of that. That's pretty cool. I'm excited. This is my first international game. First time actually over here in England, across the pond. So another chance to showcase, what American football is all about. I'm excited for. I know I've been told about the fans and how excited they are, during the game and how loud they can get. So hopefully they'll be cheering for us, and they're loud when the Jaguars are on third down and quiet when we're on our third down. So I guess we'll find out.
Hey Josh, welcome to the UK.
Thank you.
There's a lot of talk about the Jags having the upper hand because they've already played here and they've been here throughout the week. But yourself and the Bills have had your own adversity, playing the Browns in Detroit because of the weather, having to play Detroit again, and then onto the Patriots, winning 3 games in the space of 12 days. So what do you say to that type of adversity that people are expecting you guys to have?
Yeah, at the end of the day, on Sunday, it's the same game that we've been playing for however many long years, ever since we were kids. It's the same game of football. And we have a lot of leadership on this team that have been through certain types of situations, like you mentioned, switching games last year and different types of environments. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired right now. I didn't get much sleep on the plane. Basically went straight to meetings and practice. But again, come Sunday, it's whoever's going to execute the best. And we've been listening to our sports science staff that's in house and trusting what they're saying, and just trying to make sure that our body clocks are aligned to the time zone here, and just trying to get as much ready as we can to go on Sunday.
Josh, can you talk about that process? Because I know a lot of research went into it. You mentioned you're kind of dragging right now. You guys did a walkthrough to help maybe offset some of that. How is that going, and what's your sense of kind of how you feel maybe?
Yeah, I got some really good. I'm not a coffee guy, but coffee's real here. It's pretty dang good. So I'm caffeined out right now, sweating a little bit, but just trying to make sure that our guys are telling us to stay up today and not try to sleep throughout the day, because we don't want to be waking up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So just making sure that we're staying awake, trying to make this our bedtime late tonight, and have a good day of Saturday tomorrow. And the same thing, stay up throughout the day, try to sleep when the lights go out.
Josh. Player of the week last weekend. Comments for that.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about that, and are you extra hyped this Sunday?
Yeah, those Player of the Week awards, obviously I think it's more so a team stat. They typically only give those to guys on teams that win that week. So I take that more so as like, we won the game, that's all that matters. And I did my part to contribute for our team. We had a lot of guys that played extremely well. Our defense played fantastic. Stephon Diggs had 3 touchdowns. So you can't just attribute it to one guy and being the Player of the Week. And those things are cool, but that's not why I played the game. But yeah, I'm excited to play in front of the crowd come Sunday, and like I said, show what American football is all about.
So Josh, this is your first time playing in the UK. So what's like some of the nuances that you think you're going to be expecting in the first game?
Just in terms of the crowd, the energy levels and how they react to certain plays. It being kind of obviously it's a soccer country, right? Or football country, I apologize. Football. I hear they get super loud when we kick the ball, like our field goals and punts, and so that's going to be exciting. Those guys don't get enough love. I think T-Bass and Sam, they're playing extremely well right now. So for them to get some crowd noise, I think that'll be fun for them too.
Playing football at Wyoming, how far removed is the game from London?
Even where I grew up, right? I was on the West Coast in the States, out there in California, a small town called Fireball. So although this kind of resonates with me, it's a lot of countryside, which that's kind of where I'm from. And I'm excited to be here. Like I said, it's my first time. I wish I had a little bit more time to go explore London for that matter. But I'm sure I'll come back here at some point in the off season and get that done.
Josh, someone said that some of you guys are going to go down and see some of the landmarks this afternoon. Maybe it's part of trying to stay up and be active, and that's where, are you going to take part?
I'm not sure if I'm going out there yet. I know I got a lot of media to take care of, so I don't know if I'm going to make the bus. But I'm sure I'll find something around these parks that'll keep me up. There's a nice little course right around the corner, I think, that maybe we get out there, maybe not. Maybe just ride around and enjoy the countryside too, so we'll see.
Josh, the Jaguars are quite familiar with London, have played in the UK regularly. What sort of challenge are you expecting from them and Trevor Lawrence this Sunday?
Yeah, Trevor's playing at a high level right now. They're a playoff team. Their Josh Allen is playing really well, coming off a 3-sack performance. So they got a very tough defense. We got to make sure that we're holding on to the football and being smart when we take our chances, and then have a plan for their D-line. They got a really good D-line, and their linebackers and DBs are playing really solid behind them. So just making sure that we're going to go out there and have a good game plan and try to execute it to the best of our abilities.
Josh, how are you feeling about coming up against the Josh Allen who wants to hurt you?
Yeah, he got me last time pretty good. I think he had a sack, a fumble recovery, and an interception against me the last time we played him. Me and him, we kind of go back into college. We were both kind of names that people were talking about, and I think he had messaged me on Instagram and said, let's, way to rep the name, us being the same name. So that was pretty cool. So we had messaged each other a few times before that. He's playing really good football right now. So he's a fun player to watch. And as an opposing quarterback, we got to make sure that we have a plan for him.
Josh, just how special is your relationship with your friend, your brother, and your teammate, these types of things?
Yeah, it's awesome. And, on the field, I feel like we're still continuing to get better. And he's playing at such a high level right now. I got so much trust and so much faith in him. On game days, he brings a lot of juice to our offense and to our team. And off the field, obviously, we're really good friends and have gotten to do quite a few things together. We were on that Sports Illustrated issue together, which was pretty cool. So, but as you can tell, like our team is very tight with each other. Our locker room's awesome. We have a lot of fun, and we just love being around each other. And I don't think you get that in every locker room, but us being in Buffalo, it's a pretty small town in the States, and there's not a whole lot to do. But we spend a lot of time with each other, off the field, and I think that helps us on the field as well.
Josh, you guys have got 35 points in 3 straight games, twice in Bills history, 2004-2021. That's been 4 games in a row, so you can replicate that. In terms of the offense, obviously you were on that 2021 team. Do you think this is the most dynamic Bills offense you've been on when obviously James Cook's emerged this year, you got Gabe Davis, Diggs, just great to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think it's the most versatile and balanced offense I've been on. Having James having kind of a little bit of a breakout now, and obviously we knew what he was capable of, but him going out there and proving it, adding Latavius and Damian Harris, they've been 2 great additions to that running back room. Having, Hardy and Sherfield, adding them in with Khalil and Steph and Gabe, and then drafting Dalton and pairing him with Dawson. I think that's we got a lot of guys that are very smart football players that can play different positions, and we have a lot of faith in them. So when they go out there, I'm not second-guessing where they're going to be. And as a quarterback, that's so vital in an offense. When you can trust them and throw a ball because they're sitting down at 9 yards, and I'm hitting my 3rd step, and I'm trusting that they're going to get there. So we're doing a good job of that, and we got to continue with that.
Coach Sean talked about you guys doing English accents on the plane. Do you care to share what your best English accent is?
Oh, no. I do a pretty good Australian accent. No. Maybe one day. But my British accent, I don't know what it is. I can't do it for some reason. But there's some Gabe Davis when he comes up here. Is he coming up here?
I think so.
He does a good British accent. So make sure Gabe will do it for you too. I'm a little shy, so.
You grow up maybe reading Harry Potter or listening to the Spice Girls? You related to London?
Not necessarily. I don't know how big. I would assume it's big here, but Peaky Blinders is like my favorite TV show of all time, and I'm a big Cillian Murphy fan. So, as I've watched that, I feel like my accent got a little bit better, but I got to maybe rewatch it a couple times to feel like I'm comfortable with it.
In your impression, I know you guys haven't been here long, but just coming in on the bus, just seeing, obviously we're so far away from Western New York, and just how different things really are.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're staying at an extremely beautiful place. And I know some guys, like everybody was alluding to earlier, are going downtown to check out London. We're here for one job, and that's to go win a football game. But it's really cool to experience this and experience a different culture. And breakfast this morning was fantastic. I don't know if it's, huh? I don't know what type of breakfast it was, but I would assume so. It was pretty dang good. No beans and toast though. No beans and toast.
Josh, in the words of Kay Adams, being that you're in the UK, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Honestly, not too often. Not too often. Now I'm thinking about it, though.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, one more.
Yeah, I know the travel must have been tiring, so I took the time to like make a play for you guys. It's called the Big Bend. It's a 100%er. I tried it on Madden.
Okay.
Do you want to like elaborate it together?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and send me that.
Yeah. It's a quick trips left, stack right. We got the tight end on the right. You gotta have like a running back on your right. You just gotta like act before the snap. It's kind of like a Philly special. You gotta scream at Stephon like, "Hey, you're not a lion. You're not doing this." Straight snap to your running back. Go straight, get 1 yard, touchdown, 100%er. Do you want to airdrop it or
something? All right, nobody record that. Don't post that. That'll be our goal line play this week. All right. Yeah, please do. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.